Alright guys, in this video, I'm just going to be discussing the current state and my thoughts on the game so far. So far, I'm loving the game, man. Game is pretty good. I know it can be improved for sure. Like, for example, the swapping mechanic. Yeah, that thing still bugs out. I don't know why it bugs out. No one knows for sure. I did hear that apparently if it's not your map, there's a chance for it to be bugged and you can't swap. Kind of sucks, not gonna lie, but Bandai Namco did tweet out that they're doing a patch, finally. They're doing a lot of changes, a lot of updates to make the game better, and honestly, great all around, dude. I cannot wait for this day one patch, bro. I cannot come anytime sooner, bro. I know it's past day one, but anyways, there is one that did catch my eye, and it's about Yajirobe. I'm a little concerned of what kind of changes they're gonna do to Yajirobe. I hope it's nothing too different or too crazy, because the character itself, yeah, the senzu bean spam is a little annoying to deal with. That's my opinion. I don't want to get too much into it because I know a lot of people are very passionate about it, but in the end, I do think it is a casual game. It is a party game that also can be treated as competitive. There's for sure a competitive side to this game. And honestly, I can see both ways. I can see both sides. This game has been out for a while now, and there's a lot of people getting pretty good at the game. People are starting to perfect super counters. People are getting really good at super counters. Vanishing battles are getting super sweaty. People are getting really good at it. And I don't have much of a problem per se with vanishing. It's just kind of like, the better people get at super counters, the more Vanish battles are bound to happen. And oh yeah, I have no idea what happened here. Somehow I got stuck on top of the map, and it was unfortunate because Ginyu's 1 HP. I'm trying to kill him with Key Blast right now, and it was super scary because that actually gave him a second opportunity to try to change my body. And yeah, I didn't want him to change my body. I didn't want to play Ginyu. I did manage to escape it though. I don't know how I did it. Anyways, I can see that becoming a problem in the future, because then it's going to become everyone mastering the super counters. And then once you try to vanish the super counter hit, you're automatically kind of stuck in a Vanish battle. Even though you're not prepared for one or you don't want to be in one, it kind of sucks that you're just better off getting hit away rather than attempting to counter it. And I think that's pretty boring. That's a really boring mechanic. I for sure can see an improvement on the Vanish battles. Super counters are perfectly fine. I have no problems with super counters, okay? It's just the vanishing battles. That's the problem. And the reason why super counters are being discussed here is because, I don't know if you know, but if you vanish a super counter, you're locked into a Vanish battle regardless. And what I'm trying to say is that when you're trying to avoid a super counter, you're just locked into a Vanish battle, and let's say you don't have enough ki, you kind of just have to hope and pray the other person messes up or they run out of ki. And I think that's pretty boring, and I for sure have been in some games where we're just constantly in Vanish battle after Vanish battle after Vanish battle. And I didn't have a problem with it at first since the game was fairly new, but it is getting very stale. Like, I'm getting fed up with it. It's getting to a point that I just get hit by it on purpose. Like, I don't want to deal with it anymore. I'm like, okay, bro, let's just end this. Hit me and we're done. And then I counterattack the person and they super counter me again. So it kind of sucks that it's going to become a meta where super countering is going to be so essential to a point where there's no counterplay to it. Like, there is ways to go around it. You can stagger your hits, you can delay your hits. There's ways, there's counters for super counters, don't get me wrong. And trust me guys, I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, dude, just get good. There's workarounds. Like, why are you complaining about it? And I'm pretty sure there's people who can agree with me on this, right? It's just not fun to do. It's vanishing battles, or I don't even know what to call it. I'm just gonna keep calling it vanishing battles because you're battling against one another in vanishing. It's getting to a point where I don't want to deal with it anymore, and once I'm involved in it, it's kind of more like a shrug, kind of, okay, now we're in this, oh well. And let's say, for example, I'm in the Vanish battle and they have less ki. It's kind of to a point where I'm not even satisfied of the win. I just know that, okay, time it until he runs out of ki, and I'm just gonna hit him away, and there's nothing he can do about it. It sucks, and I have seen a lot of people's opinions on it and even ways to improve it. I did see this one in particular that I would like to see also in the game. To be honest, I'm not super picky. To fix those vanishing battles, to make them a little more interesting, a little more engaging, and a little more fair, is to speed up and ramp up the vanishes as they go on. The longer they go, the faster you have to react to the hits. Honestly, I love that idea. But there is one that I would like to throw out there, okay? So I don't know if you guys played this game called Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2. In Raging Blast 2, they also had vanishing battles, right? You vanish something and then you just go back and forth, and then whoever messes up gets hit away. But in Raging Blast 2, you can adjust and manipulate the angle of the direction you want to hit the other person, right? You hit them up and it hits very quickly. But then when you press down on the left stick, it's significantly slower to hit them. So it throws people's timings off and it gives people chances to come back. It's not only, oh, I have more ki than you, I'm gonna win this Vanish battle no matter what you do, and just get hit by it. Let me know what you guys think of that, because honestly, that's a very specific thing that I remember Raging Blast 2 had, and was pretty disappointed that Sparking Zero didn't use that same mechanic, because I feel like both casually and competitively, getting to Vanish battles would be a lot more engaging. It's no longer just a timing thing, it's just more like you're mixing them up and switching the timings on which you're hitting them toward, right? They actually have to react to your mix-ups, and I think that will make the game so much more interesting for the person who's at a disadvantage and their chance to turn the tables on the other person. Let me know in the comments below if you guys agree or disagree. I would love to see your guys' opinions, and maybe you guys have a better idea than what I have, but I'm just looking out to make the game more fun to play, and that specific mechanic I feel like can be improved upon. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, that would mean the world to me, and I'm up on out of here, alright? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
That's what you get!
Nice try! Victim! Fighting! Bomber!
I'm not done yet!
I'm here!
You know, you're gonna regret the bad things you've done.